Hey everyone, welcome back to RDX Motors. Today we've got something incredibly special on our hands at a 2025 Mercedes-AMG GLE. This is not just another mid-size SUV, this is a beast in a suit, blending high performance with luxury in a way only AMG knows how. Whether you're a Mercedes fan or just a gearhead who loves innovation and performance, you're going to want to stick around for this one because we're diving deep into every inch of this vehicle. From the aggressive styling to the fire-breathing engine under the hood. Let's kick things off with the first thing everyone notices at the exterior design. From the front, the 2025 AMG GLE demands attention. The Panamericana grille is back and bolder than ever, with those signature vertical slats and a more aggressive contour that makes the nose look wide and dominant. The AMG badge sits proudly, letting you know this is no standard GLE. The headlights have been refined too, now featuring ultra-sharp LED technology with a redesigned internal signature that gives off a piercing glare, perfect for anyone who wants to make a statement on the road even before they hit the gas. The front bumper design is noticeably sportier this year, with larger air intakes and a more sculpted lower lip that doesn't just add to the aggressive look, it also helps with airflow and cooling. Everything on this front end screams power, precision, and presence. It's low, it's wide, and it looks like it's ready to launch even when it's parked. Exterior. Moving over to the side profile, you start to see the blend of SUV practicality and AMG muscle. The wheel arches are pronounced, housing up to 22-inch forged AMG wheels depending on the configuration, wrapped in performance rubber that grips like glue. The side skirts have a sharper design, and there's just the right balance of chrome and gloss black detailing depending on the trim. You also get subtle V8 biturbo badging, a little wink to what's waiting under the hood. The roofline has that classic GLE silhouette, but AMG has lowered the stance slightly, giving it a sportier posture. And those frameless side mirrors, sleek and aerodynamic, with integrated turn signals and a high gloss finish. The overall shape flows beautifully, from the sharp lines that start at the hood all the way through to the tailgate, creating a muscular yet refined profile that's all about movement and energy. Now coming around to the rear, the 2025 AMG GLE doesn't hold back. The taillights are sharper and more dynamic, with a new light signature that really pops at night. The quad exhaust setup is still very much alive, and thank God for that. It's been redesigned to match the updated rear diffuser, which now has even more aerodynamic purpose. AMG has tucked in just the right amount of gloss black detailing back here too, especially if you go for the optional night package. The tailgate is power operated, of course, and the cargo space is still very generous, more than enough for luggage, groceries, or gear. But honestly, no one's looking at the back of this car thinking about cargo. They're thinking about speed, dominance, and presence, and the GLE delivers on all fronts. Now let's talk about the place where you'll be spending most of your time. Interior. Step inside and it's exactly what you'd expect from a flagship AMG SUV, luxurious, tech-packed, and aggressively elegant. You're greeted with AMG-specific seats that are both supportive and stylish, wrapped in Nappa leather with contrast stitching. Depending on your configuration, you can go wild with color options, from classic black and red to some more daring two-tone choices. The steering wheel is a masterpiece, flat-bottomed, wrapped in Alcantara or leather, and loaded with controls for drive modes, media, and more. The paddle shifters behind it are made of real metal, and they click with satisfying precision. You feel connected to the machine from the moment your hands grip that wheel. Front and center is the dual-screen box setup, two massive displays for the digital instrument cluster and infotainment. The graphics have been updated for 2025, and the performance data you can access here is next level. G-forces, lap times, engine output, torque, and more. Voice commands are sharper too, and the augmented reality navigation system is genuinely helpful and futuristic. Ambient lighting, it's fully customizable with a massive palette of colors. You can literally match the cabin's vibe to your mood. The Burmester sound system is mind-blowing, especially the 3D surround option. Every note is crystal clear, and it turns the cabin into a mini concert hall. Rear seat passengers aren't forgotten either. They get just as much legroom, their own climate zones, USB-C ports, and even optional seat heating and ventilation depending on the package. The panoramic roof lets in tons of light, giving the whole interior a premium, airy feel. Now let's get into what really makes this thing an AMG. The performance under the hood of the 2025 AMG GLE 63S is a handcrafted 4.0-liter V8 biturbo engine, delivering a whopping 603 horsepower and 627 pounds-feet of torque. That's enough to rocket this luxury SUV from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 3.7 seconds. Let that sink in. This is a 2.5-ton luxury SUV, doing supercar numbers. It's paired with AMG's SpeedShift TCT 9-speed automatic transmission, which is buttery smooth in comfort mode but becomes lightning fast in Sport Plus or Race mode. Power is sent to all four wheels through the AMG Performance 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system, which can actively send torque where it's needed most. The result: incredible grip, stability, and confidence. Whether you're carving up a mountain road or hammering it on the highway, the air suspension system with AMG Ride Control Plus allows the GLE to float over bumps in comfort and hunker down like a sports car when you're in dynamic driving modes. You also get active roll stabilization, which drastically reduces body roll and corners, and makes the GLE feel like a much smaller, nimbler car. It's honestly unreal how well this thing handles for its size. Braking is handled by massive AMG high-performance brakes that provide sharp, consistent stopping power. And the exhaust, it's got that signature AMG growl. Deep, guttural, and addictive. You can go quiet in comfort or open it up for full-on thunder in Sport Plus. It's theatrical in the best way. Now, let's talk about the numbers. Pricing for the 2025 Mercedes-AMG GLE 53 starts around the $86,000 mark, while the fully loaded GLE 63S will push you into the $124,000 range depending on options. And yes, it's a big chunk of change. But when you consider the blend of performance, luxury, technology, and prestige, it starts to make a lot of sense. There's not much out there that competes with this package. Alright folks, that's going to wrap up our in-depth look at the 2025 Mercedes-AMG GLE. If you're looking for a luxury SUV that can keep up with sports cars, pamper you like a high-end hotel, and still turn heads on every street corner, this one checks every box. Mercedes-AMG has once again raised the bar and reminded everyone why they're still at the top of their game. Thanks for watching today's review here on RDX Motors. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give it a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more premium automotive content coming your way every week. We've got more reviews, comparisons, and exclusive looks lined up, so stay tuned. Until next time, may drive safe, drive smart, and keep it locked on RDX Motors.